How can individuals recognize signs of burnout and take proactive steps to nurture their mental health? Because I'll be very honest, I'm always burnt out. But I don't like emphasize on like the burnt out feeling. But like I know at the end of the day, after my 9 to 5, I go back, I'm like, I don't feel like doing anything. So how would you, as a speaker today, tell us how would you recognize it?
Well, it comes up in a lot of different ways. Burnout is going to manifest itself differently in each person depending on the level that they're at. It could look like physical exhaustion, emotional exhaustion, where
Yeah.
maybe you've been crying a lot or just really just restless, so you're not sleeping well at night. It can also look like you're just not performing well at work. You're just not
Yeah.
motivated. You're not meeting deadlines. So, this is some of the ways it can play out. It can also be your negative outlook on life. Maybe just everything just makes you feel like crap. And you just feel like, what's the point? You kind of get a bit cynical and
True, true,
demotivated.
true. Absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
And then, people might see you as a bit irritable or moody. So, again, it's all interconnected. Our
yeah.
mood affects how others are.
Exactly. So when I come back home with a like grumpy mood, my mom will be like, "Listen, you left your office. You're with us now. That mood should not be defined at home right now." So then I try to calm down myself, and then I mean,
Yeah.
she's
She's
there.
establishing boundaries.
Yeah, exactly. So
She's
that's
saying leave your work at work,
true.
and of course it's important to have, an outlet when you get home after maybe
Yeah,
a bad day at work. We need that. We need
true.
that. But again, it's how you deliver that information. But some other key things that we can also notice about burnout is just neglecting our self-care and isolation. These are
Yeah,
these are things that I've been guilty myself. When I'm in a bad mood, maybe snap at somebody or I say things maybe it could have been worded better, right? We all make that mistake of maybe taking our frustrations or our burnout on other people,
yes,
and it's not their fault. It's not
yeah.
their fault. And then sometimes when we're feeling bad, we just want to be left alone and
Mm.
maybe a little bit of a pity party, but it's the steps after that. How do you get out of this burnout?
True, true, true. Wow. Moving to my next question. What mindfulness practices or exercises do you recommend for individuals seeking to reduce stress and increase mental clarity?
Again, there are so many things that you can be doing. I mean, the list is really endless and it
Mm,
really comes down to personal preference. We're all different. We all operate differently. We all have different worldviews and outlooks on how to manage mental health and tackle it and keep our own mental health up.
yeah.
But some of the key things that are easy to do is just check in with your breathing. Are you breathing really fast or are you chill? Are you relaxed? Are you able to breathe at a normal rate? Because again, when our heart rate's up,
You
you know,
don't know, you don't
you don't
realize.
realize it
Yeah,
because the oxygen flow, the blood, it's not pumping to the brain properly. So again, we're not thinking clearly. We're not able to assess ourselves properly because we're in the thick of it.
yeah,
So again, sometimes just leaning back and taking a deep breath. These are just very simple things you can do in your chair at work or anywhere, really.
yeah.
Even in your car, you can
Okay.
just take a deep breath and lean back. It's
Like
so
that.
simple.
Yeah.
It's so simple.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.